Hello students, in this lecture we are going to discuss derivatives of function in parametric form and few questions from exercise 5.6 of class 12 mathematics. So let us start with the meaning of parametric form. So I am taking the example of parabola. The equation of parabola in standard form is y square equals to 4ax. Now, the parametric coordinates of these equations are at square 280. Now, when we write these two coordinates separately like this, x equals to 80 square, y equals to 280, then these are called parametric equations. So we can say that the parametric equations of the parabola are x equals to 80 square and y equals to 280. So in parametric equations we will write the x and y coordinate separately in the form of a third variable. This third variable is called parameter. That's why these are called parametric equations or parametric form. So in exercise 5.6 we have to find the value of dy by dx with the help of these parametric equations. So let us start with question number 1. In question number 1, x equals to 280 square and y equals to 80 raised to power 4. So we have to find dy by dx. Now look at these equations. In both the equations the parameter is t, or we can say that these are the equations with variable t. So we will find the derivative of both the equations with respect to t. So differentiating this x with respect to t, we will get dx by dt. On right hand side 2a is constant, d by dt of t square. So we can say that this is 2a and its derivative is 2t. So 4at. This is the derivative of x with respect to t. Now come to y. dy by dt. On right hand side a is constant and d by dt of t raised to power 4. So a is constant and the derivative of t raised to power 4 is 4t cube. So 4at cube. This is the derivative of y with respect to t. Now we want dy by dx. It means we have to divide dy by dt by dx by dt, so that dt and dt will cancel and we will get dy by dx. So the value of dy by dt is 4at cube and the value of dx by dt is 4at. Now 4a cancel and t is also cancelled and we will get t square. So this implies that dy by dx is t square. Now come to question number 6. In this, x is a in bracket theta minus sine theta and y equals to a 1 plus cos theta. Now here in question number 6 the parameter is theta. It means x and y depends on theta. A is constant. So we will find the derivatives of x and y with respect to theta. So differentiating this with respect to theta, we will get dx by d theta. On right hand side, a is constant, d by d theta of theta minus sine theta. So this is a. When we differentiate these two, then we will get, when we differentiate this theta with respect to theta, it is 1, and differentiation of sine theta with respect to theta is cos theta. So this is the derivative of x with respect to theta. Now come to y, dy by d theta, a is constant, d by d theta of 1 plus cos theta. A is constant, derivative of this constant with respect to theta is 0, and derivative of cos theta with respect to theta is minus sine theta. So we will get minus a sine theta. So this is the value of dy by d theta. Now we want dy by dx. So dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta, then we will get minus a sine theta, in denominator a 1 minus cos theta, a and a cancel out, and we will get minus sine theta by 1 minus cos theta. Now we can further simplify this. So we can put the value of sine theta with the help of the formula sine 2 theta, which we have studied in class 11. So this can be written as 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. In denominator, with the help of the formula cos 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sine square theta, we can write the value of 1 minus cos theta, that is 2 sine square theta by 2. 2 and 2 cancel, sine theta by 2 also cancel. So we will get minus cos theta by 2, in denominator sine theta by 2. So finally we will get minus cot theta by 2. It means the value of dy by dx is minus cot theta by 2. So in this way we can solve the equations which are given in parametric form and find the value of dy by dx.